and the car goes, wow, hits these people's fence, fucks their fence up. Brandon, what the fuck? Story time. Back in the day, Swinny had a Ford Fiesta. He bought it for like, I don't know, it had to be like $12. It was a piece of shit. But we used to go to the beach in it, and it was like a 2-seater with like a half-ass bench in the back. So we were driving either to the beach or from the beach or something, and he blew the engine. The car sat in front of my grandma's house for like, I don't know, maybe like a month or two. And one night we decided we were gonna go on one of our walks, and Swinny decided he didn't want to go. He said he didn't feel good or something. Brandon, Reese, and myself decide that we are going to steal Swinny's car and just push it around the neighborhood. So we sneak back in, we get his keys. It sucks, I feel like there's someone else there. I feel like there's another person in this story. So if there is, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure it's just me, Reese, and Brandon. And we go and we start pushing the car around, just having fun, just being dumb as fuck. That's what we do. This is normal life. So we push it to the top of Brown Street Hill, and then we would start pushing it down, and we'd jump in the car, jump on the bumper, and we'd ride the fucking car back down, and we just did this dumb shit all night. And one time we got this motherfucker going so fast, we were pushing it with all of our fucking might. We were right by the Flint Public Library, right by Chuck and Chandler's house. We're about to whip it into a left-hand turn onto Brown Street. And Brandon is the one, he's pushing at the door so we can control the wheel, because he needs to be able to jump in because he's the slowest and weakest one out of all three of us. So he's gonna be like the driver, and then we will be able to push it with our man strength that Reese and I have. So we go to hit this turn, and Brandon can't keep up with how fast we're moving this fucking car, and he loses it. So we have a car careening through Graham Road, so he half-ass turns it before he loses the car, and the car goes, wow, down in this fucking ditch, hits these people's fence, fucks their fence up, and now we're yelling at the top of our lungs. I'm like, Brandon, what the fuck? And then we're like maybe 10 feet away from these people's house. The fence is fucked, and now the car is sitting half in the ditch, half out of the ditch. One wheel is in the air, still spinning, and now we are in a panic to get this fucking car out of the ditch. What the fuck are we doing? Being dumb as fuck, and we just pushed it into a ditch, and we have assholes like Brandon who can't keep up with the goddamn car. But fortunately, since the car's like a match car, we're easily able to push it out of the ditch, and then we get back on our game. We start pushing it around again, and then we think, man, how fucking hilarious will it be? How funny will it be if we can just put this car in front of random people's houses, as if someone parked in front of their house, like in their driveway. So we park this bitch a couple streets up, and we leave it at some random ass person's house. So Swinny gets up in the morning, and he's like, dude, where the fuck's my car at? And we're like, oh man, I don't fucking know, dude. And so he calls like everybody. He calls like the fucking police. And we're sitting here like stone faced, like, bro, someone stole your fucking car, man. That's so fucked up. He calls the police. He calls like the repo, like the towing company. He calls like everybody who could possibly take in the car. One day we're back out, and we're like, shit, dude, we gotta fucking move this car again. So we get there, and there's a fucking ticket on it. So we rip the fucking ticket off, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about a ticket. And we park in front of someone else's house. And then finally Swinny like gets the gag, and he's like, dude, you guys are dumb as fuck. That's hilarious. It's not like the car was worth anything. Like, he paid maybe $500 for the car, being realistic, and it was gonna cost him like $1,200 to get the car fixed. So it's like, you're gonna fix this piece of shit? No, you're just gonna buy another piece of shit. That's the dumbest shit. It looked like a fucking, like a demolition derby car after we fucking were done with it. Apologize. But that's it for story time. So check it out. You need to go and subscribe to my motherfucking channel, which is just facebook.com/Aaron Orion. That's where all the stories happen. When you watch these and you appreciate them, you preach them, then you need to go like it, because that's where you find them. But then when you watch these videos, if you like them, like those motherfuckers. That's what the like button's for. If you get even a small little chuckle out of it, hit the fucking like button, dude. I would super appreciate. I will see you guys for sure tomorrow, because I'm getting my staples removed out, and I definitely want you to be a part of that. And that is it. So if you motherfuckers want to come see an M777 Alpha 2 fire at a max rate of fire of 4 rounds a minute for the first 2 minutes, or see it fire a sustained rate of fire of 2 rounds a minute until indicated differently by the thermal warning device, Or if you want to see us do some fucking mud runs, if you want to see some wrestling, if you want to see anything and everything, you can find it here at the Aaron Ryan Facebook page. Facebook.com/AaronRyan. Because the more likes, the more comments, the more shares that these videos have, the more powerful as a being I become.